Welcome to Roots Slam Gaming. We're at the Barnsley Association of Wargamers. This is 2,000 points, NIDS versus Mechanicus and Space Marines. Okay, this is 2,000 points of Adeptus Mechanicus with Crimson Fist Space Marines and backed up by an Imperial Knight. There is 2 battalions, which will give me a total of 10 command points plus the 3 equals 13. There's a total of 3 detachments, which is the maximum you can have in a 2,000 point game. Over here is Battalion 1, which is Adeptus Mechanicus. These are going to be Mars. We've got a...
Look at him. Look at him.
Tech Priest Dominus.
What a knobhead.
Tech Priest. And we've got 3 units of the Forge World Skitarii. Now in this we're going to be using these as Vanguard squads, just because it's just easier. They're just all armed with iridium carbines and have all got data tethers allowing them to re-roll the morale check. Next up is a battalion of Crimson Fist Space Marines. We've got a captain armed with a power fist and a mastercrafted bolter. We've got a librarian with 4 staff and a bolt pistol. There's a Primaris lieutenant or lieutenant, whichever which way you want to be, American or British, with a power sword and a bolt pistol. These are backed up by a unit of 5 scouts with camo cloaks, rocket launchers and snipers. The guy over there will be the sergeant. And then 2 unit of intercessor. Yeah. Primaris Space Marines can never big tacticals. 2 sergeants are the ones with the bolt head, are all just armed the same with the bolt rifle. There's a heavy support choice of the Hellblasters, all armed with the standard plasma. And a Primaris Apothecary. A unit of 5 Reavers armed with the pistol and close combat weapon. They're going to be alright with 3 attacks apiece, especially against NIDS. And a Venerable Dreadnought armed with a twin las cannon and a heavy flamer. And then of course you've got big boy, which is a Knight Errant, armed with the Storm Spear missiles and the melter weapon, including his chain blade. He's going to be a tough nut to crack. Right then, Craig, this is 2,000 points of Tyranids. What hive fleet are you running?
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Always Behemoth. We don't do soft shit.
He does apologise for having some unpainted toys, but it's a needs-must game. Want to run us through what you've got? Yep.
We've got Swarmlord. He's my warlord.
Has
to be. Yeah. The rules per any Tyranid player, unless you're weird. Broodlord.
Yep.
We are armed as is. Yep. Hive Tyrant with Stranglethorn Cannon, Scything Talons, Adrenal Glands and Toxin Sacs.
I like the blue and purple. Yep.
We have Flying Hive Tyrant with just Talons.
Yep.
Again, Adrenal Glands, Toxin Sacs. He also has the artifact of Scythes of Tyran.
Yep.
We have a Lictor, again as is. We have 5 warriors, 4 with bone swords, 1 with talons, 4 with death spitters and 1 with a barbed strangler, again Adrenal Glands and Toxin Sacs.
Yep.
8 Gene Stealers, all Rending Claws, and 2 more Ravenous Maws.
Oh, right.
Cost 3 points. Why would you not?
Yeah.
4 warriors with 3 with Rending Claws and Death Spitters, 1 with Scything Talons and a Barbed Strangler.
Yeah.
Toxin Sacs, Adrenal Glands. We have 1 20-man unit of Gargoyles.
Yep.
1 without stands, because they will die first. 30 Termagants.
Yep.
20 with Devourers.
Yep.
10 with Flesh Borers. Again, they will die first. With Adrenal Glands.
All with Adrenal Glands.
This is all under 1 battalion detachment. Good point. We have Morlock.
Yep.
Armed with a Toxin Spike, because he's crap anyway.
Yep.
Just to give him the extra capacity to wound.
And like
not
just
hit
in your
anything.
own figures already.
Well, they're bad, aren't they? But for 100 points to pop up
Yeah, and
deal with it.
Yeah.
Why not? Trigon Prime.
Yeah.
I think my favourite model.
It is nice, actually.
And with a biostatic rattle.
Yep.
Massive scything talons.
Yep.
Adrenal glands and toxin sacs. There is no adrenal glands or toxin sacs on the Morlock because, well, it's probably going to die.
It's just base.
Yeah, it's just
base.
fodder.
Yeah.
It's a speed bump.
No
Toughness
problem.
6 speed bump. Deal with it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is our deployment. We've ended up drawing up Search and Destroy, and the mission that we're playing today is actually an old school mission. We're using these little objective markers here. There's 6 of them across the battlefield in various different locations, and they have a hidden value to them. And that value is determined once a unit finishes its movement phase within 3 inches of the objective. Now, you score VPs at the end of the game with this one, which is a random game length. So, of course, we'll be rolling for that after turn 5. And the VPs can be anything from 1 to 4. In actual fact, there's 1 tote that contains 1, 2 that contains 2, 2 that contains 3, and 1 that contains 4. So that will give us the victory points at the end of the game. We've also got First Blood, Line Breaker, and of course Warlord. So Mills actually, I will skip between calling him Craig and Mills. Mills got all his units down first. So told Craig, you're going to have the +1 to see who actually goes first. Do you want to roll that dice? So we've got a 4, that'll be a 5, and the Marines have got a 4. Right, okay, so here comes an attempt to seize, and he does.
Bastard.
So the Mechanicus Marines...
Good game.
The Mechanicus Marines have got first turn, so we're going to do the movement. I'll come back and you can have a look at all the positions. So before we actually start, I've forgotten the Canticles of the Omnisire on Mars, so I get 2, I've got a 6 and a 2. Which, a 2 is Latency of the Electromancer. That's going to be useful at this moment in time, since no enemy unit is within 1 inch of me. And on a 6, I've got Benefication of the Omnisire, so I can reroll failed hit rolls of 1 for affected units in the shooting phase.
Ah, cherry.
Okay, so at the end of the movement, I've got some Vanguard units moving up here. These 2 units have run forward with the Dominus not far behind. The Knight has shuffled a little bit closer, see if it's a magma weapon with a 36-inch range. I know its Storm Spears will be in range. And the Marines are slowly but surely moving down this flank here. Now I've just checked for Psychic Rangers. At the moment I have Might of Heroes, Smite and Psychic Scourge on my Librarian. And he's not got anything really within range apart from Might of Heroes. So I'm just going to roll to try and activate Might of Heroes. I need a Warp Charge of 6. And I fail.
That's it. That's it. Keep that dice exactly like that. Don't change it. Don't think you need better. You just stick with them 1s and 3s. That'll do.
So, right, okay.
Nicely.
Right, so that was a bit of a flux. Let's get some shooting done. Okay, starting the shooting phase, we've got this Vanguard unit. We've just measured up. It's within 18 inch of those warriors over there. It's a hell of a lot of dice.
You're aiming at the war with bone swords or rending claws?
The ones at the front. Bone, whatever's closest.
They're bone swords.
Yeah.
They're rending claws.
I'll aim at the rending claw ones because I measured up to those guys. Right. So, forced to hit, and there's 1 dice here. And I get to reroll 1s. Any more for any more? There we go.
Black one.
Oh yeah, thank you. Rerolling the 1s. Oh, that's a lot of hits. Okay, now we need 5s to wound. There's no minuses, but any 6s will cause 2 points of damage. Oh, that's quite a lot. Yeah. Okay then, Craig. So we've got 6 normal wounds.
Yeah.
And then we've got 8 that cause 2 damage apiece.
Right. So we've got green dice.
Yep.
For the ones that cause 2 damage.
Right.
The blue dice are the ones that cause single damage.
Oh Christ. Now which ones were the 2 damage?
Well, that's 3 dead.
Yeah. Is that all 4?
That's all 4 dead.
Oh, Jesus.
So that kills 1, that kills 1, that kills 1, that kills 1.
Right. Right, okay, we just measured up 8 of these and we're within range of the gargoyles. So I'm just going to roll those attacks. And now I do need 4s this time, re-rolling 1s, because I've actually advanced, so I'm on a -1 for my assault weapons. I'll just pick those up. 14 hits, needing 4s. 2, 3, 4. 4 saves there, Mills.
Save 6.
Yep. Got
Save
1.
1. Then I've got 3 1s.
That's a good start. Good start. Okay, so we've just measured up. We've got some Primaris Marines. There's 9 of them because I'm going to fire both squads together. There's no point doing them separately. Down at the gargoyles down there. Well, he's not going to get a cover save because of the Marines Crimson Fists. I need 3s to hit re-rolling 1s.
Are they stock? They're not stock pattern, them, are they?
No, it's standard bolt rifle. Everything's standard on my primary. And then I need 3s to wound, again re-rolling 1s because of the lieutenant. Now that does a lot of damage because that's -1 with it being bolt rifle. So that's going to be 6 down.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 2 shots from the twin link las cannon then is going to go down into the same squad because you can't see anything else. Needing 3s is a venerable, but he has moved with a heavy weapon. Got 2 hits. Needs 2s, re-rolling 1s. Yeah, that's 2 dead.
1s.
Okay, so this thing is going to fire the magma melter, or whatever it's called, at the
cannon, I think.
Yeah, I think it is actually. At the warriors, because that's the only thing in range. And then the storm spear is going to go against this Hive Tyranid. So it's D6 shots for the melter. 3. No re-rolling on this because it's a lone knight. That's 2 hits. It's strength 8, toughness 4, so I'm going to need 2s. And that's 2 wounds. But it's D6 damage per hit. First one does 6, that'll kill 1. The second one does 3, so I think that's going to be 2 of those guys dead.
Yeah.
And then the storm spear into the Hive Tyranid. I need 3s, and that's 2. What's the toughness of a Hive Tyranid?
7.
So it's going to need 3s because it's strength 8, it's like a crack rocket. So it's strength 8, and that's failed. Okay, so finally we're going to have the snipers. They can't target the Broodlord because he is a character and he's not the closest unit. So we're going to have a go at the Gene Stealers. So that's going to be 4 shots, and I'm going to fire a frag rocket as well. That's going to be 4 shots with the snipers, needing 3s. That's 2 hits. And I need 4s against Gene Stealers, a toughness 4. It's going to be 1 wound now. Right, okay, so that's 1 wound on the Gene Stealers. 5s to save.
No, kills 1.
And D6 shots with the rocket. That's going to be 2. 3s, that's 1. And 4s. That's nothing with the rocket. Right, okay, so as I forgot, unfortunately, because it's been a while since we've played this particular mission, I forgot to reveal the objectives. Now, I've only got one that I'm within 3 inch of. I should have run up to the top of that building. But if I reveal this one, so this one is a 2. So that's going to be 2 victory points. If the game ended now, I'd have 2 VPs. I'm currently on 1 VP because of First Blood. But we're going to pass it across to Mr. Mills.
First Blood? I've hardly got a left.
You've got loads. To be honest, as you were mentioning earlier, you're probably going to be affected quite a lot by the simple fact that a lot of that you have behind you can't come in on turn 1, or if it does, it's got to come in within your deployment zone.
Yeah.
Because of the beta rules. So it's going to be...
beta rules sucks. Workshop have screwed me, but they thought Mills is a knob, let's say it. And they have.
And they have done. They have hurt you right in the testes with that. Right, okay, we're going to do Mills' movement and we'll come back and take a look at what the side of his board looks like at the end of it. Right, okay, so Tyranids have moved up. We've got some Gene Stealers and the Gene Stealer Patriarch running up here. I think they're called Broodlord in NIDS. We've got some warriors that's moved around to try and engage this lot. The gargoyles have shifted up. He has lost all of the ones that help flying stands. How convenient.
I've also lost all the unpainted Tyranid warriors.
So, doing you a service on that one there.
Yeah, thanks for removing my models.
Yeah. And then we've got the two hive, well, we've got Swarm Lord, which is kind of a Hive Tyranid, and the other Hive Tyranid barreling forward. So, Greg, what psychic powers do your units have?
I've got the Broodlord packing horror.
Yep.
Obviously with Smite.
Smite, yep.
I have the Hive Tyrant with Catalyst and Onslaught.
Yep.
The Swarm Lord with Psychic Scream and Catalyst.
Yep.
But I also have the Flyrant who has the Horror and Psychic Scream.
Awesome.
Obviously, he's off the board. I can't use those.
Right, no problem. Yeah. So which one do you want to go with first?
I'm going to go with the Horror, and it will be on your Sniper team.
I was going to go on the Sniper team.
Yes.
What you may have gone on these guys to try and stop some nasty Overwatch if you do get a charge of. Oh,
it is.
They ran, didn't they, in their movement phase?
Yes,
yeah,
yes, they did.
Okay. I'll make sure that's marked. Right, so okay, so psychic test against these guys. What does the Horror need?
The Horror needs a 6.
So 2 dice, needing 6.
It's 7.
Cast, and I'm nowhere near to be able to actually stop that from happening.
So
what does it do?
The Horror minuses 1 from your leadership,
yep.
and also minuses 1 to hit in both combat and shooting.
No problem. So they have now been horrored.
They have. The Hive Tyrant.
Hive Tyrant going next. What's he going to go with?
He's going to cast Onslaught on the Tyranid warriors that have advanced.
Right, so I'm guessing that's to make them be able to charge, isn't it?
Yes, it will allow them to charge, but also shoot without any negative modifier.
Right, no problem. Now, is my Librarian within 24 inches of your Hive Tyranid? I don't think he is.
He's not in 24 inches of any.
So I'm not going to be able to actually affect anything. Right. Bad positioning, Crimson Fists. Bad positioning. Right, okay, what do we need here?
6.
6?
It's 6 on most psychic powers, apart from Psychic Scream, Smite, obviously, and the Paraxium.
No problem. Right, okay, so for the Onslaught.
I'll command point that.
Yep. I thought you might. No!
What?
Oh dear. He didn't get what he needed on that one then.
That is going to cost me.
Probably. So his next power,
will be Smite.
Smite. Now, which unit's going to be closest? I think it's going to be this one here, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be them. So we have 10 inches.
Yep.
And then to that one.
Definitely longer for that.
Yeah, it's 11.
No problem. So Smite coming in at this particular unit again. I can't attempt to deny it. This is the first Smite, so it's cast on a 5.
So I have a 7.
That's D3 mortal wounds. 1. And I lose a man. Okay, Hive Tyrant then. What, the Swarm Lord?
Yep.
Yep, Swarm Lord. What's he going to do next?
He's going to do the Psychic Scream, which is basically like Smite.
Does that target the closest?
No, I can pick. That is pretty much the difference. It's cast the same, but I can't get D6. I can only get D3.
And these units are within 18 inch, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, no problem.
Because you're not a Psyker.
Yep.
It has no other effect. If you're a Psyker, you randomly pick one of your cards and get rid of it.
Right, okay, so it basically just got right, no problem. So
yeah.
Let's keep the Librarian away from that guy. Right, go on then. Let's see. I'm
going to do it on these, since I failed my charge.
No problem. I'm just going to do it down here. Safety zone.
Just, we're 5.
Just, we're 5.
So it's D3. 2.
And 2 gone. Do you want
14
to do
on that.
Yep, so you might as well do your Smite as well. So 2's dead already, and then the Smite's coming in. That's also cast on a 6.
Just, because I've cast it before.
Oh, you attempted before, yes. The new rules, yes. So -1 to his, not to his dice rolls, it's +1 to what you need to cast. So go on then.
3.
Another 3, so I've lost 5 out of that squad from Smite. As a quick side note, on the movement phase, he did reveal the objective down there to be the 4. So it's going to be the biggest one. And we've got another 2 on top of that building. So I'm guessing gargoyles to start with against these guys.
Yep, the 9 gargoyles are going to go into these.
Yep, okay, so 9 shots from the gargoyles into that unit. What we got? Needing, what do you need to hit?
4s to
4s.
hit. So we've got 3 hits.
And needing 3s to wound because it's strength 4.
And we've got 3 wounds.
3 wounds, what's the minus?
No minus.
No minus, so
+1 for your cover.
Techs are going to be in there, +1 for cover. I'm going to need freeze and save them all. Next unit is the Warriors. They're going to go into the remains of this unit. Is it Barb Strangler first?
Yeah, Barb Strangler's D6 shots.
No problem.
So 2. It's forced to hit.
Yep. Because you did your assault, didn't you?
Yep.
And
then it's strength 5.
So it's going to be freeze to wound. Any minus?
1 wound with a -1.
So that's going to be 4 because I'm in cover. No, it's gone down. And any more for any more?
The 2 Death Spitters in
2
squad.
Death Spitters. That's a lot of 6s.
Yeah, but not when I needed them to save, though, is it?
No, not when you need them to save.
Freeze again.
Freeze.
It's same profile, strength 5,
Yep.
-1.
2. That's a lot of 6s.
That's
a lot of 6s as well. So 6s counted by 6s, so I'll lose another 1 out of this squad. Okay, what are you going with next then, Craig?
Right, rather than shooting, I'm going to use the Swarm Lord's Hive Command ability on the Hive Tyrant.
Oh, right, okay. What is that going to do?
That allows him to move and advance if I wish.
Yeah, I don't think you want to do it. You want to charge, don't you?
But he'll not be advancing because there's a character on this board that I have a unnatural hatred for, and it's that damn Tech Priest.
Yeah, we've had some personal games, and this Tech Priest has proved a thorn in Mills' side pretty much every time he's taken to the field. Everyone else seems to kill him, but Mills can't.
It's just them damn. Oh, I'm going to recover this many wounds back. It's like you've only got 1 left. Just fucking die. Just roll over and. Coffin dodger. Right.
Straight into some assault. So I'm guessing he's going to attempt to assault them, and the Gene Stealers here are going to attempt to assault these guys.
Yes, and the Gargoyles are going to assault your Vanguard.
Right, we'll do some Overwatch. They can't Overwatch because of the horror, but we'll do some Overwatch.
No, they can. The horror doesn't affect Overwatch.
I thought it did.
Overwatch is always hits on a 6.
Right, no problem.
So.
Right, so we've just done all the Overwatch off camera, especially for this unit because it's a hell of a lot of shots. Only managing to kill 2 of the Gargoyles. No wounds on the Hive Tyranid from the Dominus, and I managed to snipe 1 of the Gene Stealers in the face with a mortal wound. So, Mills, are you going to roll for your charging?
Yeah, we'll start.
Which one first?
We'll go with Gargoyles first, because that's the easiest.
Pretty much going to be an auto in. What have we got?
7.
7, but you can re-roll.
+1, because of adrenal glands. Oh,
so
sorry. No, can't have adrenal glands.
Oh, no.
That's
so it's going to be a
Battle Scribe being wrong.
Yeah.
Again.
So yeah, we'll do the movement in a bit. What about this guy? Is he going to get him?
Yeah, I'm going to save him because that is the one that is pinnacle.
Pinnacle for this game.
Yeah, I'm not bothered about these Gene Stealers.
Now, the Gene Stealers we've measured up, it's going to be 9 to get within an inch, and I'm in tree/crater, so it's a -2, so he's going to need an 11. But he's got a 12. Shit.
I can re-roll it if you want me to.
I think you might want to keep that there, Craig. I think you might want to keep that there. Right, okay, so the Hive Tyranid against a hated Dominus. He needs to get an 8, and he's also got adrenal glands, did you say?
Yep.
Yes, so he's going to +1 to this dice roll, so he's going to need a 7. With him being Behemoth, he can re-roll this dice result.
Because I rolled 2 6s on these dice, I'm actually going to swap them.
It's quite different.
I want this charge.
No problem, I understand, Here we go. Oh, it's a 5. It's a 5. He can well, the rules are he has to re-roll the whole charge. So he's changing dice, and he can't choose a command point to re-roll it again. So unfortunately, his Hive Tyranid stands there in the open a little bit. It's going to be a bit of a sore bottom at the moment, I think.
Squeaky,
but
squeaky bum.
They did get in, and they did get in. So let's go and do the movements, and then we'll come back to the assault. Okay, starting things off with the Gargoyles. I've already advised I'm not going to be interrupting, so we'll go straight into these 2.
So I have 7 Gargoyles left.
7 Gargoyles left, yeah,
after you got killed. Took them out with Overwatch.
Yeah, 2 got killed in Overwatch.
Filthy.
And you need
units.
4s to hit?
Yep, 4s to hit.
It's going to be 4s to hit and 4s to wound. 2. He's impressed. He's impressed.
This is not going well. 4s to wound?
Yep. None.
Good.
Okay, next one is going to be the Gene Stealers. What we got in these ones here?
We have 6 left.
Yeah.
2 of them are Bolchinians, aka
Bolchinians,
Acid Maw,
aka the Acid Maw. Yep.
And 4 with Rending Claws.
No problem. And these need freeze to hit. You're rolling them here.
Yeah, I'll roll them here. So blues are Bolchinians.
Yep.
Greens are Rending Claws.
And to wound
will be 4s because it uses strength.
Yep. Because it's against Space Marine Scouts. That were a bit poo.
-3, -3, -3, -3, -3, 2 -1s.
So I've only got 5 guys. So I think they're dead. Yeah.
Makes me feel slightly better, but
oh, right, okay. Yeah,
the pain and anguish of losing my warriors.
It's these guys here that you don't like, and him that's leading them.
They are filthy. They are absolutely filthy, those Vanguard.
Yeah. Right, okay, so after consolidation, they've moved sort of close towards the nearest enemy unit, taking advantage of that cover. And we're going to have 9 attacks from these guys into his gargoyles. 9 in 4s. And then I need 4s again. 1. Needs a 6. No,
good. That's exactly what I wanted. False sense of security. I'm luring you in.
Right, now it's going to come to morale. These guys have lost 1 wound and the squad sergeant's still alive. So even if I roll a 6, maximum is going to get to 7. These guys, on the other hand, they're going to break. So I'm going to use 2 of my 13 to auto pass their morale. Right, and we're going to now go on to the Mechanicus Marine. Turn 2 will come back after the movement phase. Okay, Canticles of the Omnissiah. Beginning of his battle round. I've got 2 2s. Bugger. But it is the literacy of the Electromancer. We've got 1 unit within an inch. So this unit here on a 6. A 6. D3 mortal wounds against the gargoyles. F4, that's the 6 I rolled. So 2 of those guys go down to electrical discharge. Right, so at the end of the movement phase, we've got some deep striking, grav shooting. Primaris Reavers. They're going to try and take out this nasty bastard and then hopefully head towards the +4 objective. These guys have moved further down here to try and engage the Gene Stealers, and the other unit of Vanguard has moved forward to try and take on those guys. Him, I might leave him alone.
Bastard!
For the Tech Priest dominance. And then of course I think this guy here is going to try and take on the Swarm Lord. Some nasty shooting. And the Marines have pretty much just sidling up and have managed to open up that objective and given me an extra VP if the game ended now. Not really doing much at the moment, Marines. They're just trying to outflank the Tyranids around this big building. Right, so okay, so I'm going to come up and select a unit. Let's get some shooting. Starting off, 5 Reavers into the Brood Lord. I keep wanting to call him a Patriarch because I collect a Gene Stealer Cold Timer myself. 5 shots needing freeze. Right, so after we've consulted the big book of rules, what's the toughness?
5.
5, there we go. So I need 5s to wound with a -1. 1 wound. It's going to be a 5 invulnerables on these.
Good.
Nope. Yeah.
He's taken a wound.
Exactly. Wound. I think he's got.
Which knocks him down to 5.
I think it's 5. He's got 5 left. Okay, so the next unit's going to be the Vanguard. They're going to take on the unpainted Gene Stealers down here, and they are not within 9 inch of the Dominus, as I've just found out. So I'm not getting any rerolls to 1s, but I need 3s to hit, and I'm going to need 5s to wound this time round.
Yes.
What's that one?
Reroll that. It will cock.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another 6. So that's going to be 4 wounds. 4s to save because he's in cover.
2 fails.
Loses 2. Right, okay, so 2 of these guys are down. Just as a side note, which we didn't really explain before, the trees, we put them on these bases so we can actually move them. It makes it easier to have woods on the gaming tabletop and allows you to move your figures about it's just basically a hell of a lot easier. But because of that, we do actually count the woods. If a vehicle's behind them and touching him, it is automatically 50% obscured. We always assume that the trees are going to be covering him. Okay, so I'm going to actually be using some stratagems. I'm going to be using the Protector Doctrine Imperative on that large Skitari unit. They're going to be +2 because I've actually got a data tether in the squad, and I'm going to mix that with Wrath of Mars. So it's going to be 3 command points in total, and basically if I roll a 6 to wound, the target suffers a mortal wound in addition to any others. Okay, so it's going to be a large squad. They're going to be targeting these. I've got 30 attacks, needing 2s to hit and re-rolling 1s because I'm within 9 inch of a Dominus. It's going to be painful. Okay, and I'm going to need 5s and 6s to wound, bearing in mind any 6s causes a mortal wound in addition due to Wrath of Mars. But it has taken me down to 8 command points. Oh no!
Yes!
Disaster!
Yes! I was just about to say...
Panic! Panic!
You are trying to ruin my synaptic linchpin, and...
The synaptic linchpin distorts the bullets! It infects them.
Let me roll my saves first.
Oh no, let's find out how many you've got. So it's going to need 6 saves of 4+, none of them doing double damage and no mortal wounds. And he fails 2.
So that...
Still going to be alive. No, because they've got 3 wounds apiece. Okay, so Tech Priest is going to fire. He's going to fire his Eradicator, not Eradicator Ray. His Volkite Blaster. Do apologise, it's the other weapon that's Eradicator Ray. He's going to need 3s because it's actually a heavy weapon and he moves. So 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s because he's within 9 inches of himself. I still missed. 2 hits. It's strength of 6 against toughness
7.
7. So it's going to need 5s and 6s, but any 6s will cause a mortal wound in addition. So no, just 1 wound. I believe it's a -1. Right, okay, so yeah, there's no modifier on the Volkite, so he's going to need a 3-up save. Let's do. Want to command point now?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm going to steal your dice.
Gonna still. Yeah. Now, because I'm wanting him to hit the Hive Tyranid with his axe, which causes 3 damage and there's a -2 and +2 to his strength, I'm going to fire with this guy, as we measure the range, to a Swarm Lord, and I can target him. So we're going to go with a Magma Melter first, of a Heavy Stubber. I believe he's got a heavy stubber on this, and he's got a heavy flamer underneath as well. So the heavy stubber... Oh no, that's the other...
Yeah, he's got a stubber. I don't know if he's got
so the heavy stubber is going to go into the warriors as well. So I'm going to do the Magma Melter and the Storm Spear missiles first into the Swarm Lord, and then the heavy stubber. So Magma Melter shots, 6.
Balls.
3s to hit. Ooh, that's crap. Only 3. Toughness
7.
Strength 8. It's going to have a -4. So that's 2 wounds.
I have a 5-up invulnerable save.
5-up invulnerable save, and this causes not within half range, but it's D6 damage.
Good. I've saved nothing.
Nothing. So that's going to be 2d6 damage before even the Storm Spears get in there. That's going to be 5 points. So that's 5 wounds off him.
It's down to 7.
Down to 7. And then we've got the Storm Spears. That's 3s. That's all hit. They need 3s again because of strength 8. That's 2 of them.
5s.
So the -2 still puts them on 5s. Double 1. Do you want to command point any of these?
I'm going to have to
D6 damage a point apiece.
I'm going to have to command point 1.
Yeah, that's going down to 6. He's going to re-roll a different dice, and it's
saved 1.
So he's not going to die. He's not going to die, but 1's going to go through and cause another 2 points, another 2 wounds. Heavy stubber. Apologies. Heavy stubber. 3 hits. Strength 4. 4's to wound. 4 wounds. 3 wounds, sorry.
2 wounds.
So that's going to take 1 and puts another 1 on 2. Right, okay, we're going to do some Overwatch off camera and then we'll do some charges when we come back. Okay, so no hits from Overwatch. It's less, well, it's actually 2s. So I need a double 1. It's going to get a 9. So I'm going to barrel in round here. And easy. Right, now the Reavers, they've got to deploy at least 9 inch away. So they're going to need a 9 to be able to get in And I've rolled 9. So they're just in combat with him. And last but not least, I'm going to have the Vanguard go into the Gargoyles to support the other Vanguard. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're definitely going to be. Right, okay, so this is kind of how everything has ended up. There's a chimney there. I'm not sure which one to go with first, simply because Mills has 6 command points left. He can interrupt with any of these and could pretty much stop a unit from annihilating. So, because he's got a real good chance of annihilating the Dominus, and that's my Warlord, I think I'm going to have to go with the Dominus first. So, it's 3 attacks, needing 3s to hit, rerolling 1s because I'm within an inch of myself. 2 hits. I'm going to need 5s and 6s because its strength is 6 is the axe with the +2, but its toughness is 7. No. Yes. I need to get some ones of it. Go on, I'm going to command point in this one. Yay! So I've got 1 with a -2, so I'm guessing that's going to be a 5.
Hiss.
Boo hiss. And that's 3 wounds off him. Okay, so he's down to 8. He's not going to be changed. He will. I've got a funny feeling Mills may be using some points to... so it's going to be the Reavers versus the Broodlord. I'm going to need 3s. And these need 5s. Oh, only 1. If needing 5...
4 plus.
No. Oh yeah, 4 plus because there's no modifiers. So he's down to 4. Right, okay, then the next one is going to be this unit here. So we'll do them over here. 11 attacks, needing 4s. Rerolling 1s. Nope. And 4s. So that's 2 wounds on the Gargoyles. And
2 more
gone down. Then I get to select a unit, which I'll be able to select the other unit that's in there. And I'll do a consolidation and attack. So 9 left, plus a, well, effectively a sergeant. I forgot what to call their captain. 4s to hit. And 4s to wound. That's 4. Here comes some 6s. 1. So that'll be the Gargoyles.
Dead,
yeah, the squad is dead. So Mills is holding some suspense. We're going to go with the Broodlord first.
Yes.
This guy's going to be nasty because I believe.
Turn around.
Barreling.
Head on.
Yeah.
Because he's not scared.
And I believe he's got like, is it 4 attacks?
He's got 6 attacks.
6 attacks? Oh yeah.
He needs 2s to hit.
Yep.
He'll need 3s to wound.
Yep.
And his standard modifier is -3.
And then the 6s is a -6 and it's D3 damage as well, isn't it?
No, the standard is D3. On a rule of 6, it goes to straight 3.
Oh right, okay. Bit different from the one on the Gene Stealer cult list. So we've got 2 1s, so that's 4 hits. Any command points?
No.
No. Needing 3s.
So it's all wounded. We have -3 modifier.
So that 6 is just going to murderise one of the Marines. And I've got 3 more saves of 6 to do with the others. None. So the first one does how much damage? 1. So your second one's going to at least do a 1, which will kill another one.
Yep.
And the third and the last one is
Will
a 3.
kill
So I actually lose 3 Marines. So after that, I've lost 3 Space Marines. And last but not least is going to be this not Broodlord. I wanted to say Broodlord now. It's a Hive Tyranid. I like to get things wrong. And he's going to be attacking with all his attacks, all of his strength at the Dominus. Monster Siren Talons?
Yep. So these are strength 6.
Yep.
Because they use strength.
Yep.
They are -3,
Yep.
straight 3 damage. But
Right.
I reroll 1s to wound.
Okay.
Because they are talons.
No problem. This needs 2s to hit.
3s to hit.
3s to hit. Oh, right, okay.
Yep, 3s to hit. Because you knocked him down by...
Oh, I have sort of knocked him down by a peg. No problem. That didn't matter.
Because he's all hit.
Hit. What's his strength?
6.
My toughness will be
5, is it?
5, yeah, I believe. We'll check that in a moment, but even if it's toughness 4, which it will at least be, it's going to be freeze to wound.
Yeah.
It's 2+ armor on my guy. And he's skittled.
What
he's given me
wounds has he
17
got?
command points. He has a total of 5. I'll double check though. Yep, so after the double check, it is 5 wounds. So I need to save one of these to keep the Dominus alive. Mills is not deciding to reroll any. He saves them both. He sits there and he tanks it. Right, one morale to do. These guys here have lost 3 Marines. So if I get a 6, I'm kind of in trouble. So that's 4 plus 3 is 7. Their leadership's 8. So they're okay. So it's going to be Mills's turn 2. So once we come back, it's going to be the end of his movement phase, and we'll have a look at the positions and what we're going to do next. Right, okay. Mills has brought up the Morlock within, well, at least more than an inch away from my Hellblasters and a unit of Intercessors. Now, I am actually going to be using the stratagem of Auspex Scan with the Hellblasters to be able to shoot him. But at the same time, Mills's Morlock causes mortal wounds, is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Against the actual units. So we're actually counting this as happening simultaneous. Because both the rules states that as soon as the model is put on the table, this happens. So we're gonna I'll let Mills do the mortal wounds first, and then I'll do okay. So which one do you want to roll first, Mills?
We'll do the Intercessors first.
You're gonna do the Intercessors first. So roll to see what you get. You got 3. So is that a single mortal wound?
That's a single mortal wound.
So that'll be a wound on that
unit.
unit. Because I've got 2 wounds apiece, and then against the Hellblasters.
Yep. That is a single mortal wound.
So both of them suffer single mortal wounds. Hellblasters are now going to fire. They're not going to overcharge because I've got a -1. I'm not suicidal.
Do it.
So I'm going to need 4s.
Do it. Don't be a
and
coward.
I get to reroll 1s because I'm within 6 inches of the captain. Ooh. So toughness 6. I'm going to need 3 for strength 7. But I'm within 6 inches of the lieutenant as well. I get to reroll my 1s. Ooh, that's going to be 3 wounds, Mills. Do you have an invulnerable save? It's -4.
No. He's
right.
taking some damage.
He's taken 3 simply because I've not overcharged the weapons. So he's lost 3. Okay, we're interrupting the movement phase again for some slightly dirty tactics. We're going to see whether or not this works. Mills has brought up his Trigon. Prime. Which has got a unit of 30 Hormagaunts coming with him. He's moved it at least 12 inches away, so he's definitely more than 9 inches away from the knight. We've taken the trees out to make this easier. And he's got a 3-inch zone around him that allows men to be put down, but he's going to get 30. Not overlapping each other within this. So I think we're going to do a before and after and see if this works. Okay, we give it a damn good go. He's lost 7. He's managed to get 23 of the termagants around the base, and I'm guessing he's probably going to be using some dirty tactic stratagems to go against that. Do you have any more items coming in from movement? I've got a Hive Tyrant coming in now. I'm going to put these trees back.
No, my Flying Hive Tyrant came in trying to deal with that Dreadnought.
Yep.
I have a Lictor that's coming to these trees.
Yep.
Attached to this building.
Possibly to try and deal with some more of these guys, or maybe even go for the Marines.
Yep. Obviously the Morlock that suffered some wounds from your dirty Hellblasters.
Swarm Lord's moved up.
Yep, Swarm Lord had moved and got a massive 6-inch advance, plus his 1 for his... Sorry, yeah. He doesn't get 1. I'll take that back.
You've not got adrenal glands?
No, because he can't have them. It's not an option.
Right, no problem.
It's not an option, so I'll just put him on his dice.
Put him on his dice to make sure he's not going to fall over. These guys are coming round as well.
He doesn't get 1. Okay,
sorry guys, just before the end of the movement phase, Mills is using some stratagems.
I'm going to do Rapid Regeneration, which is 2 command points.
Yep.
And I'll be using it on my Swarm Lord.
Yep.
In an attempt to recover D3 wounds lost in a previous phase.
No problem.
So, D3 wounds.
1.
Awesome.
Are you going to come and point that dice roll?
I really should, but I'm not. I'm just going to put him back up to 6.
Does that take him out of a gimpy bracket?
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
The Psychic phase.
Yep.
The first one is I will do the Horror.
Right.
From the Broodlord
Yep.
onto your Reavers.
Yep. I can't try and stop this because my librarian's not within range. What's the horrors?
Warp charge 6.
No problem.
Caps to
easy,
9.
easy.
So they have a -1 to hit and a -1 to the leadership.
So these guys here have now been horrid. Yep.
I will use the normal Tyrant.
Yep.
And he's going to use Paraxium.
Alright, what does that do?
He's casting it on your stupid knobhead guy.
Yep.
And basically it means he cannot fight first.
Oh right, okay. So I won't be able to select him.
Even if you interrupt,
yep.
he cannot fight before.
Good tactics, good tactics.
That
we
is
did
a
realise
warp
actually he's not
charge
gimped,
of
he
5.
hits on 2s. Warp charge of 5, no problem?
Yes. No.
No. Do you wish to command point? So you got a 3 and a 1.
No. As much as I would like to stop him from fighting and kill him,
Yep.
I think I'm going to need him for something else.
No problems. Next.
I'll smite him.
Right, no problem.
I can't get anybody
So
that's
this is
closer.
the first, we'll keep a dice here, this is the first smite.
No.
And it's not successful. But we have
That
used smite
hive
once
time
already.
is rubbish.
Yeah, he's got an axe in his forehead, that's why.
The Swarm Lord.
Yeah, I think the closest unit if you wanted to smite would be this unit here.
Well, he's going to catalyst himself first.
Okay, what does this do?
That means he has a 5-up, effectively feel no pain.
Yep.
So, against mortal wounds or any other damage you try and
You
throw
do know
at him.
you've not done any onslaught, don't you?
That's a good point.
Because you've just used your 2 hive tyranid powers.
I tried to smite him, didn't I? I got carried away.
So,
Carried away.
your plan of moving this guy forward and assaulting and then allowing him to onslaught him, you've shot yourself in the own... Right, okay, so he's running... What now?
He's going to do catalyst on himself.
No problem.
I've got a feeling them L blasters are going to try and shoot him rather than the Morlock.
I don't know.
So that is on a 6.
Yep. Yeah, he does that with a 10. Nice and easy.
You can deny that one though.
I can, but I don't think I'm going to. In fact, I could have actually tried... Oh no, he hasn't cast anything
I'm
yet.
not saying cast any powers yet.
So we'll put that next to him just to remind us.
So he's got catalyst.
Yep.
The second power he's got is Psychic Scream or Smite, but Psychic Scream allows me to pick which target.
Yeah, so effectively it's a lot better for yourself.
I am going to pick your Psyker.
Can you see him?
Yes. He's underneath here.
No problem. Yep, go ahead.
So this is something you may wish to deny. This is a Psychic charge of 5.
No problem.
I got an 8.
An 8. Are you within 12? Because if you are, I get a +1 to my dice roll.
No.
No.
I'm 14.
So I'm going to need a 9, and you're going to try and barrel into me. So I'm going to have to try and. Yep, a 10. That'll do.
What?
So he's used his 2 powers. He's still got 2 powers left on this guy, Hivo.
Yes. Unfortunately, though, the 2 powers that he has, I've already cast.
Right, okay, and since this is a match play game, he can't use them again. So the only thing he's going to be able to do is to cast
Smite the Dreadnought.
Yep, which is a warp charge of a 6 this time.
Yep. Cast with a 7.
That's going to be D3 mortal wounds. 1. That's going to take the dread. It's going to take the dreadnought down to 7. Right, so we're going to start with these guys. How many shots?
6 shots.
And then they're going to go straight into the nearest vanguard unit.
No. They're going to shoot the unit behind. Because you're still going to benefit from cover.
Okay. I will see. You can see them, so.
And it just means I've got a unit closer to me.
Yep.
To charge.
Okay. Yep. So what do you need to hit?
3s.
No probs.
All hit.
Ooh. And you need 3s again, don't you?
Yeah. Strength 5, -1.
Roll that one again.
That one.
Oh, that's you wounded me.
Oh, I didn't see that. Hidden.
Hidden. Hiding from him.
5.
5. So how many wounds?
So 5.
5 wounds. Saving throws. What's the minus? 1. Saving throws of 4 because I'm in cover. And I've lost 2. No problem. Right, so the next unit that's firing is going to be the Termagants. The prime is not within 12 inch because he pretty much had to be more than 12 inch away to be able to get his boys to make sure they're more than 9 inch away. What weapons are you firing first? You've got 3 flesh borers that survived the tunnelling.
Yep, and 20 devourers.
How many shots a piece are they? 3
each. So that's 60 from devourers.
Yep.
And 3 from flesh borers.
Okay, so the first lot of 30 is going to do these in 2 lots of 30 because we've got 60. Is it 60 shots?
60 devourer shots, and then 3 flesh borer. In fact, the 3 flesh borer are going to be the pinnacle ones. These are going to do damage.
Oh, right, okay. Go on then, mate. Show me damage.
They've hit.
They've hit. Yeah, they have hit. Needing 4s. And you need 6s, is it?
Oh, see? Going to do damage. Maybe not.
Yeah, it bounces off. Right, okay. 2 lots of these. First one. It's a lot of dice.
That's not a good day.
Rolling for wounding on the first 30. You need 6s.
3, 4.
So far, 4 saves on the knight. Next set of 30 coming in. Ooh. Right. And more wounds coming in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's going to be 8 wounds in total. 7, 8. So 3 pluses, no minuses, and I'm definitely not in cover. So I lose 3 wounds.
Told you they'd do damage.
Spectacular damage there. Lots of damage.
Every little helps.
This is true.
What my missus said.
We'll leave it there. Right, okay, so I thought that was the end of the shooting phase, but no. Which one is it?
Single-minded annihilation.
There we go. 2 command points. That's going to knock him down to 2 remaining. He's going to shoot this unit again. So you're going to want to do your 3 first for your...
Yeah. The destroyer shots.
The destroyer shots, the ones that do all the damage. 2 hits.
Maybe not.
No.
Maybe not.
And then the first 30.
Third 30.
Well, the third one, yeah, but the first one on this particular shooting. Have you just dropped your phone?
Decided to slide off my boat.
Lovely. Ooh, scattered to the 5 winds.
That counts. Should have had that in.
I think I pressed record at that time, so yeah, we do have that in. Next, to wound. How many?
1.
Oh, that's some awesome shooting. I nearly feel as good as when I used my Wrath of Mars stratagem for 3 bloody points earlier on. Just keep dropping them, it's fine.
It's because there's that many.
Right, next round of 30, or the 4th round, what should we say? That's some ridiculous shooting. If we were firing against a different unit, this would be really, really devastating. It's not bad. This is how many 6s Mills has rolled to hit. I know the Sons of Horus dice are not that great on the camera, but he's got 7, would have been wounds, but these are for to hits. So
now check this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Now here we go.
3.
Hey! He halved it.
Still wounded.
He halved it.
Still wounded.
So that will be a total of 4 wounds.
Pure devastation. Down a bracket, that.
That's 1 through.
Maybe not.
So, okay, I'm recording this particular torture because Mills has declared a charge with this guy against the Dread. The Dread has smacked him with the last cannon and he's a 5 to save, and he's rolled a 3. He's got 2 command points left, and he doesn't know whether or not...
I'm going to do it.
You're going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do it, because knowing my luck, I'll not do it and you roll a fucking 6.
This is true.
So I've got 1 point left.
1 point left. He's going to do a save on an alternative dice. No. Damage. I'm going to command point that. Save.
What did I say?
So I'm down to 5. And he's down to 6 wounds remaining. I believe that gimps him. Do you want to roll to see if you can get in? You need a 9. With a reroll, of course, because you beat him off. He's definitely in. Within an inch.
I get +1
you
for
get
adrenal
+1 for adrenal glands. So he's definitely in there. But he's a little bit hurt. Which unit do you want to go with first? He's managed to charge in here. He did lose another of his guys running in. Did a lot of wounds actually, did quite a lot of hits. These at 3 shots apiece, these Vanguard. Very awful. And the Gene Stealers managed to get around the back of these guys. These didn't do any casualties on them. That's already still in combat over there. Are you wanting to charge? Sorry, are you wanting to charge these guys into the night?
I can't charge them. I might be able to, because I'll be 9 inch away. 9
inch away. You can go this way, so you're not going across the actual wood. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm still going to have to go through wood to get to you. Yeah, fuck it, go on then.
Okay, do you want to roll to see if you get in first? Let's do that bit. And then I'll roll me Overwatch off camera.
These do have adrenal glands, but no problem. No toxin sacs.
So we're going to need
because toxin sacs have made a massive difference in this game
so
far.
Unfortunately, you failed.
An 8.
An 8. So he's actually in. So D6 shots with the thing. 2. 1 of me things. And it does annihilate one. I've only got the Storm Spear, 3 shots. And that doesn't do anything. So we'll move the unit. Okay, just after looking at it, the Lictor, which we've got about, just before we actually come to finish the charging movements.
Hidden Hunter.
Hidden Hunter, definitely. He's definitely camouflaging those little black trees. He's going to charge the Dominus. And he needs a 9. Or does he need... Well,
Twatface, not Dominus.
Sorry, Twatface. Go on then, Mills. Let's see what we get.
6.
A 6.
It ain't good enough.
But so he is Behemoth, yep.
5.
5, so it gets worse.
I might sell these things. Mech offers. Mech offers. I'll consider them.
Which unit do you want to go with first?
It'll be the Flyrant.
It's going to be the Flyrant against the Venerable Dread.
3s to hit.
Straight, yep.
I can't reroll 1s because they're not normal.
No, no, they're not Simon Talons, it's the Relic one.
Good, good. Fucking.
If you get a 6, what happens?
I gain an additional attack. I generate an additional hit roll. So.
Well, per 6.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I got 2.
Yeah, you did. There we go. So we've got, wow, 6 hits. What's the strength?
He's 6, but the size of Tyrant +1.
So it makes him 7, so it's 4s to wound. And what's the minus?
4.
So I don't get a save against this.
However, he also has toxin sacs. So those 2 6s do 4 damage, and those 2 do 3 damage. So
I'll lose my dread here.
Altogether, that's 14 wounds.
Right, okay. Let's see if I can roll a bunch of 6s for Venerable. Right, okay. So needing 6s. 1, 2, 3, which means that 5, 6, 7 is going to be a dead.
Does it explode?
This is the thing. No. Right, so he's destroyed the Dread and he's now barreled into the Apothecary. So which one are you going to go with next, Mills?
Lone Warrior.
The Lone Warrior. In fact, actually, I think that's the only thing. Oh no, you can go with these as well.
I've got those.
Yeah.
I have the Gene Stealers.
The Gene Stealers, which are down here. So the Lone Warrior is attacking the
3 attacks.
Vanguard. 3 attacks.
But he's
got bone swords. Yep, so +1.
+1 for bone swords.
Yep.
So 3s to hit.
Yep. Ooh. 3. Strength.
User.
It's going to be 5, isn't it?
4.
4. So he's going to need 3s.
I can't remember if it's -1, 2 down.
-2. Well, roll 2 to wound. It's 3s. 3 saves with a -2. Needing 6s. None, so I'll lose 3 of them. Okay. Mills is going to do the Gene Stealers next.
The Walchinians in blue.
Yep.
And the Rending Claws in green.
No problem. We'll roll them over here where it's safe. Walchinians. Not doing too bad there. Now these are going to be
3s, isn't it?
Yeah, 3s to wound. Walchinians is terrible. Didn't bite anything. And it's -1 on the normals.
Yeah, they're -1. The blue's -3.
So,
not as good as what they did last time.
So, because these are actually Skitarii Vanguard, they've got a 6 invulnerable save. So my blues will be the 5s to save, and the green will be the 6. So I save 1, I lose 4, and I think, yep, there's only 4 left, so all of them perish. So the consolidation brings him up here. I'm now going to use 2 command points to interrupt and go with Captain Dickhead, would be the best way of putting it there, Mills?
I think he's been called Dickhead. We'll call him Daddy Big Bollocks.
Right, so he's going to need 3s to hit. He's got 3 attacks. Hits, so he can reroll 1s. Now he does need 5s and 6s to wound. He doesn't get any. Wasted 2 command points there.
Command point it.
No, I'm good.
Waste another.
I'm alright. I've used quite a lot in the past couple of turns, to be honest. You get to now pick Mills because
Gaunts are charged.
Oh yes, we did. Forgot about all this lot.
The pinnacle movement. These are going to be.
Right, we'll come back to that. Okay, after consolidation, there's 11 guys that can actually fight. So Mills is going to roll for him now. I'm guessing it's 4s and then 6s.
Yep.
4. That's look at that.
See.
I did better at close combat than I have done shooting.
Oh, I'm not going to wound you though.
No,
I'm just going to clog up your legs.
No. That's the thing. You're going to clog up all the legs. 2.
Chances are you'll save them both.
Yep, save them. Right, okay, so you get to pick a unit. I'm guessing, I'll be honest, because I've gone with my Dominus, it would be stupid for you not to go with him. So it's going to be 6 attacks, needing 2s. Let's go over this side and roll some dice. Okay, that's 5. He's going to need 3s, and any 6s are potentially deadly, and he can re-roll his fails. Which actually in my game against Grange I completely forgot about.
1 dead.
So that's going to be 1 completely dead.
And then you've got 4 3-ups. 4 6-ups. Dead.
Yeah, they're all dead. They're all dead, Dave. Okay, Knight attacking back. Strength massive against these guys. He needs 3s to hit, and I'm going to use his stompy feet, so he's going to have 12 attacks. 2s. That's 6 dead. Now, here it is. It's the Hive Tyrant versus the Magus. I've not, fortunately not been able to gimp him, so he's going to be striking at full attacks. So he's going to need 2s.
All hit.
He's all hit. His strength is 6, so he's going to need 3s. There's going to be 3 of them.
-3.
-3, so it's going to be a 5, either a 5 armor or a 5 refractor field. So either or it's 5s.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and he's still alive. No point command pointing. He suffers 3 wounds. He's only got 2 left. Right. So at the end of that, the Vanguards managed to kill off the. It's managed to kill off the last of the guys. Not going to consolidate in. They're just going to stay there. No wounds from the Apothecary onto the Hive Tyrant. So pretty much lost a couple here. No real morale because of course they're still within synapse range, but I've got some morale to do on my guys here. The squad that lost 2, they're alright. The squad that lost 3, they're also okay. So no morale taken. And the Reavers have already died. Right, so we're going to be going into my turn 3. Okay, some movement. I've got some Vanguard moving forward here. Some Vanguard moving forward here. The Dominus managed to recover all of his wounds, much to...
This is a scumbag.
The Knight moved out, moving over to that particular crater there. It's going to try and engage the Dragon Prime. And of course, because he's within 3 inch of this guy, we get a wound back. Let me use a proper dice. So he's back to 21. The Hellblasters fell back a little bit. Still within 6 inch range of these. The Librarian moved up, and then we've got the Intercessors. They've decided to come up into the different levels. And we're going to try and finish off the Morlock if we can. So to start with, I'm going to start with the Knight. He's going to go into the Morlock. Correction, Trigon Prime, sorry Mills. D6 shots for the melter. 4. I need 3s. That's 3 of them. Strength 9. What's your toughness?
7.
3s. 2 through. It's a minus of 4.
Can't save.
Can't save. Now, with it being within a certain range, it's 2 dice, pick the highest. So I'll roll 2 different colours. Makes it easier.
It's dead,
so,
Dave.
12 wounds.
Dead, Dave.
12 wounds kills it.
No point in rolling for thrashing death throws because it's not going to hit anything.
Wow, what's the range? 6 inch?
Yeah. 3 inch, I think.
3 inch. No, definitely not.
Yeah, 3 inch.
So he's gone. He's gone. The Knight has annihilated him down. Still got these here though. They're taking control of my objective. Right. Right, okay, so the Hellblasters are going to go into the Morlock. Rerolling 1s. They are overcharging. That's going to hit. Strength 8, toughness
6.
3s with rerolling 1s.
It's dead, Dave.
Yeah, that's definitely more than 9 and a minus 4. No invulnerable saves?
I can't save anything.
Right, okay, so that's good. Does that death rattle as well? Or?
It does, but that one... That's 3 inch as well, so he's just off.
And I've just realised I completely forgot my psychic phase. You tool.
Good point, I forgot. I'll try and deny the power that you've not cast.
Yeah, thanks Mills. Thanks for the sympathy.
Hey, victories where they count. This is probably the only one that I'm going to get today.
True. Right, these guys here, we've got 6-7 Vanguard that are going to be opening fire into those Gene Steelers. Okay, so 3s to hit. What I go? Rerolling any 1s because I'm still within 9 inch of my own Dominus. Ooh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 4-up saves because you're in cover. Over there. Yeah, definitely. 7 4-ups.
1, 2, 3 dead.
3 dead. No, 3
dead.
So still 1 remaining. Okay, so 7 times 3. I'm plussing the hits, so I'm needing 2s to hit with rerolls on 1. Ooh. And it's going to be 5s to wound, 6s to wound is a 2 damage, and of course it causes an additional mortal wound as well. That's a lot different.
In on them, so if I fail them, I can add them to the 5-up field.
Yep, no problem. So he's going to try and save the 6s first. Standard armour. 2 gone through, so that's going to be 4 points of damage.
So 4 damage points.
And then 4 mortal wounds as well. Take it to 8.
Plus the 4 mortal wounds.
Yep.
So I'll roll my 5-ups now.
Yep. See what happens. Saved 3. So he's down to 1 wound.
So
there's
those 4.
Another 4 here. 1. Oh, he saved it! 1 wound. The swine has actually saved. So Dominus Bolt Pistol into the Tyranid Hive Tyrant. It's 2s to hit, rerolling 1s. And strength 4, so I'm going to need 5s. That's 1 wound. Needing a 3. Yes. Right, okay, so the Absolver Bolt Pistol from the Apothecary into the Winged Hive Tyranid. Apologies, correction, it's the Reductor Pistol. So it's 3s to hit. It's 5s to wound. It's wounded, it's -2, and it's 2 damage.
5-up invuln?
Yep.
Not 5-up anyway. Nope.
No, so he's lost, he's down to 4. Okay, so we're selected down here. We've got an intercessor unit. We've just checked range. We've got 3 and rapid fire range. They're going to open fire, needing 3s. They're not within 6 of the actual captain.
4s, because it's -1.
4s, sorry. Yep, I'm fine. And then, what's his toughness?
5, I think.
I am within 6 of the lieutenant.
It's 4. It's toughness. He's strength 6.
No problem. So that's going to be 4 wounds, Mills, with -1, but it's plussing 2. So he's on a 3, so that's going to reduce it down to a 4.
4, wasn't it?
Yep.
Saved 1.
So he lost
3 wounds.
Okay, so having a look around the battlefield, not much else I can shoot at. We're going to do some charging. Then we can come back and you can have a look at the final positions before we roll for the assault. Okay, so the knight has declared a charge against the termagants. How many shots is that, Mills?
Too many.
We have the pile.
Need to borrow 3 dice.
Oh, you need to borrow 3 dice. Are you gonna? Is that what you're gonna do?
I'm gonna do it all together just to see how many.
There we go. My dice are smaller than yours. Some would say. Many men of different sizes.
That's what I'll say.
It won't me.
6th of them dice.
Oh
should
yeah.
get a 6.
I completely forgot what you needed 6s then. So that's 6 of them. You need 6s to wound. So do you want to roll the same dice again? Or are you going to pick 6 fresh ones?
Good.
Hey, lovely series of 1s.
And 2s.
Right. What do I get?
Forge World dice.
Oh!
Yes. Yes.
Hang on. Hang on. I'm not within an inch. I'm not within an inch. Yes. Alex.
That's what you get for being cocky.
It is, mate. Yes, it is. It's what I get for being cocky. So we're going to go into some assault. Okay, so down here, pretty much you can't interrupt. So all 3 of the characters charged in. So I'm going to do the power fist first, then the force weapon, and then I'll do the lieutenant to finish. So it's going to be 4 attacks for the power fist. Needing 3s because it's -1. So that's only 2 8s. It does need 3s to wound. Yes. But I reroll 1s for lieutenants. Yes. 3 attacks with the librarian. 3s to hit. That's 2. The force weapon is a stave, so it pluses 2 to your strength, making it strength 6, and your toughness is 7. So you're going to need 5s. He doesn't get any.
Yes.
Damn it. And then the lieutenant, the power sword. Oh, he hits. Again, he needs 5s and 6s to wound.
Oh, he fucking wounds there, doesn't he?
Yeah, 2 wounds with a -3. Oh, snake eyes. So Vanguard against the Storm Lord. 8 attacks. Rerolling 1s. And a 1. Yeah.
I think we should have finished.
And he's actually going to be -1 toughness because of the Vanguard unit. So what's his toughness now then?
7 down to 6.
Down to 6. I'm still going to need a 6 to wound him actually. But I got the 1 wound that I needed. There's only 1 wound left.
I keep forgetting about that -1 toughness. That's even fucking powerful.
Yeah. It's a fail.
He's dead.
He's not. He's got catalyst.
Oh, he has. Yeah. Oh,
I'm having to remind you. You did that earlier. Yeah.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, these guys. How many's left of these guys? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 8 attacks. These need 4s. You're rolling 1s, but there's no 1s. And again, need 3s. No, 4s because of the -1. So that's 3 wounds on him. And the last remaining Gene Stealer. He's gone down. Yeah, just
what
once.
A scumbag. Ruined my streak.
And then finally, the Dominus. 3 attacks. 5s to wound. Oh, he got 1. He got 1. -2 with 3 damage.
What a prick.
So he
Command point it.
Brings him down to a 5. That's going to have actually affected. Okay, so we're just going to go across the table, starting with this winged Hive Tyranid. Now, what's he going to direct his attacks against? He's got 5 of them, hasn't he?
I'm assuming these guys have only got like 4 or 5 wounds each.
Actually, yeah, you get to pick one. But I've just remembered I've got the apothecary in there. So do you want to attack with that one first, and then I'll attack with the apothecary, and then we can do everybody else? Yeah.
Yes. But yeah, I'm assuming that these have all got 4 or 5 wounds each.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's got about 4 or 5 wounds.
Right. So I will do 3 attacks on the apothecary.
Yep.
Because he can bring your guys back.
He can. Yep.
I'm going to do 2 attacks.
Yep.
On the power fist captain.
Right, no problem. So that's going to be green is for the apothecary, blue is for the captain.
Blue's for apothecary.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Green's for captain.
And then what does he need now? He's on 2.
I think he needs 4s. Yeah, he needs 4s to hit.
Needs 4s to hit. So 4s to hit. Blue against the apothecary, green against the captain. So he's well done the captain.
So 2 hits on captain.
Yep.
But there's a 6.
And the 6, so he gets an extra hit on the captain. Yep.
You've got 3 on him.
And he's got a 6.
1
yep.
On that.
So he's got 2 hits on the apothecary as well.
So sorry. His strength is not affected.
Right,
so these are still strength 7.
Strength 7, so he needs 3s.
So you have 1 on apothecary.
Yep.
And 2 on the captain.
What's the minus?
3.
So against the apothecary.
That one will cause 4 damage.
No problem. Against the apothecary. And then against the captain, he's got a 4+ invulnerable save.
Yeah, take it. So that's 6.
Jesus.
And that's 4 on apothecary.
That's going to kill him. Attacking back, even at this low profile, he still needs 2s to hit and 2s to wound against this, the actual vanguard.
Blue is for the prehensile tail, which I have forgot in the previous combats, both with the Hive Tyrant Flyrant.
Yeah.
The green is his normal attacks.
No problem.
So 2s to hit.
Yep.
All hit.
All hit and 2s to wound.
Blue. The blue.
Yep.
Is no modifier.
Yep.
The greens are -3.
No problem. So blue no modifier, greens are -3, needing 2s.
That one is a mortal wound.
Right. So
the damage is mute because
so
the only
we've
one.
Got one there. We've got 1 mortal wound. Is it actually in addition to, or is it?
It's in addition to any other damage.
Right. So it's 3 saves then.
Well, you've got.
Yep, 3, and then that causes a mortal wound as well, and then another one that needs straightforward 4.
Yeah.
So 3 saves of 6, and 1 of 4. Yeah, about right. So effectively then,
lose 4.
I lose 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Hive Tyranid is down to 4 attacks, 1 for his prehensile tail, and what does he need to hit?
3s now.
3s now because he's on 5. Yeah, so he needs 3s to hit. Ooh, couple of 6s though. So still need 3s to wound. None. Doesn't do anything against the Dominus. They've just been locked in combat. The Dominus tears chunks for experimentation from the Hive Tyranid. We've got a load. Oh no, they're all dead. So that will be it for attacks back. That's going to take it into Granger's turn 3.
Mills's turn 3.
That's a good point.
You stupid bastard.
I can't help it. I've played Granger twice. Right, that takes it into Mills's turn 3. And, well, we'll come back once he's done his movement with stuff that's left. Mainly this big unit here. Right, okay, after Mills's movement, he's moved his guy over here, potentially capturing this particular objective before. Moved his lictor back here to catch another objective with 2, so he could possibly win by capturing objectives. The morale was passed on various units. And he's moved this unit up to form a firing line. And everything else has kind of remained in combat. There's no real point in jigging out.
No.
Right, your psychic phase, good sir, which I keep forgetting about my psychic phase, but there you are.
Yeah, psychic phase. So nothing. This one.
Yeah.
He is going to cast. Fuck it. Smite.
Smite. Yay! First time it's been cast. Yep.
Obviously it's
D3
on.
mortal wound, yeah, it's got to be against him.
1,
so he's down to 4. See if you can kill him this turn.
I'm going to cast Paraxium on him as well.
Okay, yep.
It's cast.
Okay, yeah, what does that do?
That stops him from fighting first.
Oh, right, no problem. Which I can't do anyway.
As it goes through, though, you can pick him in your... Because I ain't charged with anything.
This is true, yeah, so he's going to have to go last. Next one.
The Swarm Lord.
Swarm Lord, what is he going to cast?
He will cast... Psychic Scream.
Psychic Scream?
On Twatface.
On him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. He's killed himself! So, he's cast it, but he's dead. Right, okay, give me a minute, because I think I'm going to die. Right, okay, so we just checked. Pebbles of the Warp, because it's an immediate effect, so because of that, he doesn't get his D6 mortal wounds against the Dominus. But, because it has killed the figure, he's going to actually do D3 mortal wound damage to both the unit in front of him, the Dominus, and his own Hive Tyranid. So, how many wounds against his squad there, Mills? So he wipes them out. He just
kills them. Well, for starters, we'll take him off.
Take him off.
So they're dead.
Them off as well, because they're gone. And then the Dominus. He suffers another wound, so he's down to 3. And then he suffers a wound, so he goes down to 4. Oh, that's funny. I don't think I've laughed so much in my entire life. Do you wish to continue?
I would, but he's lost his other psychic power now. So, Flyrant.
Yep.
He's going to do...
Well, that's the second smite you've done, so you're actually going to walk charge of 7 to cast smite now.
Catalyst first.
Okay.
Sorry, he's not got Catalyst, he's got Horror. He's got Horror.
Horror.
I will do Horror... I'll do it on your Librarian. I'm weighing 12, so you're going to get +1 to deny it anyway.
I am, yes. Yeah.
So I'll do Horror on him.
Horror on the Librarian. 6.
Which casts with 6.
What does that do now?
-1 to hit, -1 leadership.
Do you know what? I'm going to leave it because I'd rather try and stop a smite from happening.
And then smite.
And then smite, yeah.
Obviously, technically your Librarian's touching base.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh.
Deny it.
No,
no, deny it. Deny it.
There we go.
And adjust. Good. Fantastic.
So he's
psychic phase.
He's horrid. Where's my skull? Okay, so into Mills' shooting phase, we've got a unit of termagants that's going to fire into the Tempmarine because he actually is the closest unit. So how many shots into the Tempmarine there, Mills?
This many.
Go ahead. Have you picked up my red dice as well?
Yeah, because I'm still shy.
Oh dear. Okay, so he's toughness 4, so he's going to need 4s to wound. Hopefully weight shots to bring him down. He has just have a 3+ armor save. Count them up. So 14 wounds, needing 3s. He's got 4 wounds in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gone. So that's the only unit he can shoot, because now Mills has got not many left. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yep.
Right then, Mills. What are you doing?
I'm going to go with this, because he can't fight first.
This is true. Whereas these can. So what's he going to go against? He's only got 2 wounds left.
Yep, so he's going to do 3 attacks on your Librarian.
Yep.
2 attacks on your Lieutenant.
No problem. Or so, Lieutenant, if you're English. Need 4s.
Yep. Oh yes, that'll do big.
And he's got the weapon fixer, he's got a couple of 6s.
Yeah, so 2 more.
2 attacks.
Nope.
No, an actual 1 attack against the Lieutenant. No. But it's
still
a lot of wounds, that.
Means that your Lieutenant's alive.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm being generous.
Unless you get 6 to wound.
Right, okay. So there's 7 wounds there.
I can't, I don't think I can even say
and there's 4 wounds there.
Hang on, I do need a 6, don't I, actually?
Yeah.
So red will be for the Lieutenant, purple for the guy. Oh, the Lieutenant is alive! But he did murder the Librarian. So because he has to fight last, I have to go with this with a lieutenant here. So he needs 3s. Captain's dead. And I need 5s and 6s with rerolls and 1s. That's 2 5s. So it's going to be 2 5-ups. No. So it actually takes him down. Does he have death throws?
Everything has death
throws. Oh, okay.
Oh,
no, he doesn't have
I had
death
a
throws.
command point.
Next. 4 wounds remaining on this guy. Is he down another bracket or?
No, he's still in middle bracket.
Still in middle bracket. So he's going to need how many attacks needing 3s?
4 base attacks,
yep.
plus 1 for the prehensile tail.
Needing 3s.
Prick. Can't re-roll that because it's not siding talons.
No.
And that misses.
Yep.
Because he's a knobby. And this is where I roll 3 3s and you get 2 5s. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Because obviously that's miss. That does 3 damage, that does 4 damage.
Why does that one do 4 damage?
Toxin sacks.
Ah, right, okay.
Everything I've got has
so
toxin
the dark
sacks.
blue will be for the toxin sacks attack, which, actual fact, either of them go through, it'll kill him, because he's only on 3 wounds left.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Yes!
He's dead.
Get dead!
So, right, okay, at the end of that, it's consolidated towards here. We're trying to get through this as quick as we possibly can. This is still contested. The knight is not doing a lot to be able to get through these guys. I've only got 1 VP down there. And these, I don't know what to do. I'm going to do a movement, we'll come back, we'll have a look what the situation is.
Your Mechanicus has done this damage.
Yeah, it has. Right, okay, so I've moved up the knights. Marines are going across that way, onto that one particular objective. Not got a lot of turns left to be able to do this. And we've moved over to reveal that as being objective 3. The Space Marines didn't actually manage to get up the building. They ran as well, so I'm not going to be able to shoot them. So I'm going to go into my shooting phase, and I'm going to see what we can actually get done. And when we come back, hopefully there'll be a lot of dead Tyranids. Okay, Vanguard, going against the Hive Tyranid. 7 men left, 3 shots apiece. Ooh. Rolling to wound. Any 6s will be 2 wounds apiece. That's 2 6s and 2 normal wounds.
6s in blue.
6s in blue. There's another one. There's just 1 wound that's gone off him. Right, okay, so I'll have a look to see what the intercessor unit can do. Let's see if we're in 15 inches, and then I'll roll some die. Yep, all in rapid, so that's 10 shots needing 3s. 6 hits, need 5s and 6s re-rolling 1s because of a lieutenant. And I got 1 at -1.
Save.
Damn it. It's going to have to be. Okay, so Melter and Heavy Stubber will go into this unit. Storm Spear missiles is going to go into him. We'll start with the Storm Spear missiles. All hit. 3s to wound. 2 wounds with -2.
1 goes through.
1 goes through. How many wounds has he got left?
3.
3. He goes
Death throws
down.
isn't going to affect anything.
Okay, so he's gone down. D6 shots into these guys. 4. That's 3 hits. And that's 3 dead. -4 on there. Heavy Stubber, 3 shots. 1 hit. 3s to wound. No wounds. Okay, so no other shooting. I'm going to charge in here. We're going to do the Overwatch off camera. And then I might even do the Assault off camera just for speed. Okay, so that's what that looks like after we've done the charge, the Overwatch and the morale. No damage on the Knight on the charge. Knight's done nothing. All he's done is hold on to this 2 objective all game. We're actually going to be going into Mills's turn 4. And he pretty much doesn't have a lot left. But can't finish the game until at least turn 5. So let's do some movement. Here comes Mills's, very limited, turn 4. And as Mills has stated, no need, movement's done. So it's basically just going to be down to a combat.
Is it 3 or 4
There's 4
hits
guys left, if you look, because he's not pulled them out there, he's just trying to get some in. Yeah, he's all hit.
One wound.
One wound. No. And then 12 stumpy attacks. And yes, I am rolling all of them, because the last couple of times I've rolled for this guy, I've done a lot of hits, I've been never wounded. And then this time, I don't even do a lot of hits, but hopefully, that should be enough. Yes, it is. At least. 5, 6. So 6 dead, so they're gone. Meaning I'm going to have this objective. Okay, so we're going to go into my turn 5. Now, Mills has got hold of 6 objectives. He's got hold of this objective 4, that objective 2, and he's slaying the Warlord. So he's actually winning, because even if the game ended now, I would only be on 2 VPs. I'd have this, and I'd have the 1.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to do my movement.
You've got the 3.
Oh yes, I forgot. I've got the 3. So that could potentially, that'd be 6, 7, 8.
So you.
So I would win.
No, it'd be a draw, wouldn't it? You've got 2.
Yeah.
Plus
I've got 2.
Plus these 6.
That's 4, 5, 6. So that would be 8.
I have 2, and I have 6.
No, you have 1.
Is it
Slay the Warlord?
Oh, I thought you said 1. I thought you said I'd got 2.
No, you've got
so
1
you
for Slay the Warlord.
You would win then, if the game ended now.
So I don't really have to move, because I've got to make Mills come to me.
Well, at that point, there's no need in me carrying on, because I've got 2 units left.
Yep.
The only thing I could do is try and eliminate those, but I'm going to come off objective 4
to take an objective 3.
And with the amount of shots they've got, they'll probably finish him off.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. So that'll be it. This battle has been quite intense for this here. The knight's not really done much. Nid's got a bit of a pasting on that first turn. Although they did survive a Wrath of Mars. Not 4, 9, 6 and 2 command points was a lovely waste. But thanks for watching. Hopefully we're not going to have such of a bloodbath next time round. But please like, share, subscribe, and as always hit that notification button. We're out.